set to go. And starting in this one, Garrett Crochet. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Misses outside, and 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Batting second, shortstop Anthony
Now
Volpe.
the number 2 hitter, Anthony Volpe. Swings here and blasts one left field, and it's off the Green Monster. Bellinger on his way home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Big time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. That clips the corner.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Man at second.
Nope, that's inside.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to 3rd. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Crochet, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Yankees 2, and the Red Sox coming up. Back here in Boston, and on the mound today, Luis Gil. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on 3rd, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Jaron Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Chop to the right side, and that's a foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Duran checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. Joe McDonald rings him up. Now here is David Hamilton. And a strike on the outside edge. One out, base is empty.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Kicks and fires. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 to count.
And it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, David Hamilton.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score. He's definitely able to do that.
Rafael Devers in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball. 1-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that's outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
The count is full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Bellinger going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back in Boston,
Leading
so the
off
batter
for the
now will be
Yankees,
Trent
the
Grisham.
designated hitter, Trent Grisham.
Crochet back to work. Foul ball there. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Abreu on the move. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting 7th, catcher Austin
Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
And now 2 balls and a strike. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
3-2 now. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
1 down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. In there, and it's 0-1. Dominguez with a homer in his last game. Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed. Man at first, 1 away. That misses the zone. 3-1. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Thank you.
Three and 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And that one missing low.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is inside. This one in the dirt. Wells off of first with 2 away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. The walk and a run scored his first time. Bellinger tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Devers makes the grab, and that'll do it. 2 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Stepping in the long ball threat, Tristan Casas.
You gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1.
Strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's
baseman,
hard to bring that to a halt once
Bregman.
you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
Inside, 1.
Just missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Slider misses outside. And that's outside. Pitches in for a strike. 3-2 now.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Stepping in, Masataka Yoshida. Fouled off left side. That clips the corner. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Pitch misses. Ball two. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Batting 7.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer
Abreu.
That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1. And
That's
ball one.
1-1.
That's
Ball
off the
two.
mark. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That clips the corner.
2-2 down.
And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball four,
Ball
2
4,
aboard.
that's it.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. And that's in there for strike one. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt, blocked. To third, tag, got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
coming
for
off
the
a series
Yankees,
where the pitching was
shortstop Anthony
outstanding.
Volpe.
We take a look at those numbers. Check swing, called strike.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing
Now
really
batting
got in
right
on him.
fielder,
And
Aaron
you know, the cutter
Judge.
isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel, and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Judge batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands. You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ball
That's
one
a
there.
Ball one, no strikes. Ball in.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Judge on the run. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, he's just got to get ready for the next one and make a play.
Here is Goldschmidt. And that one pulled foul. Liner, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So bases loaded with one away. And next is the designated hitter, Trent Grisham. That one misses. Ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that one upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout. Stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. One run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 4-zip.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Just missed. This one lifted in the air, left field. He makes the grab, and that is that. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Catcher Connor Wong.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way.
Batting
So
ninth,
credit the pitcher for having him
fielder,
out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now Cedar Rafaela. And that drops in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Up and in. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Duran stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to Goldie. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Lucas Giolito.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off for the
Here's
Yankees,
DJ
third
LeMahieu.
baseman,
He reached out a walk his
LeMahieu.
first time. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Brennan Bernardino getting loose out there. Winkowski, the right-hander, also getting loose. This one in the air. Casas hauls it in, and there's 1 away. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox
Now
nation,
batting,
but
the center
there
fielder,
is
Cody
something
Bellinger.
to that, because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Just missed.
They travel really well, and I think
one ball,
Red
one
Sox
strike.
fans are sprinkled all over the country. So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it hits off the monster. Bellinger around second on his way to third. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One down, runner at third. Anthony Volpe digs in now. Line drive, base hit, and a run comes in.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first, it's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 2. Giolito moved to first. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters.
0-1.
So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. And that's way high. And a count even 1-1. For Giolito, it actually is an idea that kind of came together with his buddy Max Fried. They played together in high school in Los Angeles. And they're not sure who started it first, but in 2019, they each began to go over scouting reports using MLB The Show. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
3 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
Volpe at first, 1 gone. And down on strikes he goes. And Judge is down on strikes.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Chisholm in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball to letters frozen for strike 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and the lead is now 5-0. Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, David Hamilton. And that is out of play.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
1-1.
We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Devers now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Devers.
Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Laser could be trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One out, runner at second. Now batting Tristan Casas. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses off the outside edge. And the 1-0.
Ball down.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Man at second. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Battling here as he fouls it away. That just misses, and a full count now.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not
Up
easy
next,
laying off
for the
pitches that
Red
just
Sox,
miss the zone like
second
that.
baseman,
And it's a real discipline
Alex
as well. He's put a
Bregman.
lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Bregman, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And there's a ball. Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. Tim Hill getting ready to go. Base knock right field. And they stop him at third, so base is loaded with one away. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. And on to run for the Red Sox, Blake Sabol. So bases all loaded up. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Double play ball to second. There's one. Out. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Giolito back to work. Out towards right center field. Abreu makes the play, and a quick out, number one.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trent
Now here's
Grisham.
Trent Grisham, 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Just off the outside edge. 3-2 now. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. They say you win.
All ones the count.
Now the 0-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Down in order go the Yankees, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Try to open up, but then I close tight. 'Cause who could understand what I feel like? Is what I feel like. I know it ain't right. But who could ever listen and won't judge you? And even if you didn't, I don't trust you. 'Cause you can't understand what I feel like. Is what I feel like. Is everybody got a problem, but they don't add up to mine. But we can sum it all up. We all use the same line.
That's in there. Strike one.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And now the count is even. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 5-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Darren Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Luis Gil won't go any further, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back. New pitcher for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. That one's in there. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
To the right side. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He takes it on his own, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Right side, hard hit. Jazz tosses the first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. So digging in, David Hamilton.
For the Red Sox, shortstop David Hamilton.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's Rafael Devers. And takes low for ball one. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 2. Back now at Fenway. At the plate, Jason Dominguez. And there's a strike.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate for swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. He's 0 for 1. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Yankees up by 3. There's a strike. Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And there's a foul ball. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well. Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, nice play. Nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.